At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Bostwick. We're taking a look at radar loop over the past couple hours, and we see that there were some showers that we had earlier this afternoon, but all the showers have mainly died out except for some just to the north of Lafayette, but those are moving northward this evening, and so we're not really expecting too much more for the rest of the day. But right now in Beaumont, it's 84 degrees. We have light south winds. Dew point's pretty high right now at 77, and our high wind today not been very strong at 12 miles per hour, and no rain so far today there, but definitely been pretty calm overall as far as the area getting rain and wind. Now, as far as our regional satellite and radar, this is sponsored by Switch Electric, we see that most of the activity in terms of rainfall has been way out to our east over Mississippi and Louisiana, part mainly just to the north of Lafayette like we talked about earlier, but there's also been a couple showers out to the west of Houston this afternoon, so definitely some good news out that way. They definitely need the rain, but unfortunately it's not going to be a whole lot to really help with the ongoing drought conditions, so we'll have to wait a little longer before we see any type of rain chances to be in our forecast. As far as our regional temperatures are concerned, sponsored by Modern Concrete and Materials, we see that we're running locally right now in the lower 80s and mid 80s, and then Lafayette is at 85, Dallas at 90 right now, 96 though right now in Laredo, even at this hour, pretty warm over there for this time of the year, but still not terrible in terms of October weather. But we see way off to the north, we have some greens showing up, which are 50s, and we do have some cooler air that we're going to talk about in just a little while in our forecast coming up. As far as our current temperatures are concerned, through our sponsor, Do Good Federal Credit Union, we can see that locally we are running overall in the mid 80s, a few upper 80s around, and 1 or 2 90s still at this hour. So still pretty warm in a few areas, but definitely starting to cool down a bit. So not too bad going forward. And as far as our futurecast is concerned, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, we see that overnight we don't really have anything to talk about, but when we get into the daytime tomorrow, there could be a couple of isolated showers that develop, especially more towards the northern regions. We might have a few more out that way, but overall it's going to be pretty dry tomorrow and pretty warm as well. But we do have cooler weather in the forecast coming up, and we'll talk about that in a minute. As far as our low temperatures tonight, we are expecting upper 60s in the northern regions, lower 70s closer to the coast, around 80 at the beach. And then tomorrow, we are expecting highs in the lower 90s, maybe 1 or 2 93s or so, maybe a 94, 95, although 95 is probably pretty unlikely. More like 90, low 90s is expected overall. As far as our 7-day outlook is concerned, though, we do have a high temperature around low 90s for tomorrow and Tuesday, and then we get into the end of the week and we see that those lows come way down. In fact, by Saturday morning and Sunday morning, we start looking at lows in the low 60s. Quite possibly and very likely we'll see a lot of upper 50s and even some mid 50s in our northern regions. Going to be a very nice weekend. Pretty warm in the daytime, but very nice in the mornings. In the Southwest Louisiana forecast, same thing. We see that by this weekend, we're going to have those temperatures coming down. And look at that, our normal high now is 85, normal low 64. So really starting to get into that time of the year where we should start seeing more and more cooler weather. In the future horizon, we might even be seeing some even cooler weather to talk about. But for now, we're looking at our coolest weather going to be Saturday and Sunday. And that should be all we have to talk about as far as that's concerned. But make sure that you check out our Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It is available for download on iOS and Google Play. And we will be having a tutorial video soon that we plan to release going through all of the how-tos on this app, because a lot of people have been sending us questions of how do I do this, how do I do that, and we will be putting a tutorial video together soon. And with that being said, make sure that you check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GulfCoastWX and our Facebook page for any other additional updates that we don't necessarily put onto any of our other platforms. Be sure to check out Johnny's forecast in the morning, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.